Guys, what's going on and welcome to a brand new video. Please make sure you do subscribe and like the video if you are new to get it out to more people. Now, the news has come out that it has been confirmed that Dan James has been given his well-earned new contract. Dan James has signed a new contract at Leeds United. So let's read through this. The wing agrees a new deal at Leeds United. Leeds United delighted to announce Dan James has signed a new long-term deal to remain at Ellen Road for another 4 years, which I think is good with a 4-year contract. I'm fine with that. The 27-year-old has been a mainstay in Daniel Farke's side over the last 2 seasons and was a key figure in helping the Whites secure promotion as champions back to the Premier League, which he was. James was voted by supporters as the club's player of the season in the 24-25 campaign after an impressive year, ending with 12 goals and 9 assists from 36 matches. His pace and work rate were key factors in helping the team in both attack and defense, showing desire to not only be creative in forward areas, but demonstrating the side before self mantra when requiring at the back as well. Because he does track back a lot, which I want in my wingers. That's why I like Dan James on the wing, because of his tracking back as well, because we need that. Since joining the club in 2021, the attacker has made 123 appearances for the Whites, registering 51 direct goal involvements, as well as making countless other important contributions, both on and off the pitch. James has championed the Leeds United Foundation important work in the city during his time in West Yorkshire, most recently attending a healthy holiday camp for local school children in one of the many commute visits. The winger has earned 57 caps for the Wales national team, scoring his eighth and latest goal in a 3-1 victory over the Dragons over Kazakhstan in March. Everyone at Leeds United are congratulating Dan James, and he's deserved this new deal. I'm happy Dan James has got this new deal because I think he's earned it over the basis of the last 2 seasons. I think he's been brilliant the last 2 seasons, by the way, in both seasons in the Championship. He has earned this. Now, could you say maybe the 4-year deal might be a bit too much and it should have maybe been a 3-year deal? That is a possibility, but it is going to be a 4-year deal for Dan James. I'm happy with that. I'm happy he's getting this deal. He's earned this. Like, he's absolutely earned this over the last. I think everyone's happy. He'll be our starting winger at least to start the season. I think everyone knows that because at the start of the season, you're looking at who will be the starting winger. Well, it's going to be Dan James definitely on the on the right. Sorry, I said the left. Dan James would definitely be starting on the right side. By the way, he'll definitely start on the right side on that right wing position. I think it'll be very good for us in the Premier League based off everything he does. In his tracking back, as it was said in the basically the announcement. His tracking back is very, very good. His running forward is very, very good. I think he does a lot. And yeah, so yeah, he spoke. Actually, there's more here. Let's look at this one. Dan James has committed his long-term, we know that, over the contract. The winger joined in 2021, blah, blah, blah. The forward looking to top 5 defenses in coming campaign. After signing his new deal, he spoke to LUTV. I'm obviously very pleased. It's a massive day for me and my family. He begins. I'm glad it's been done so early in pre-season, and it's nice to just settle now, and yeah, I'm excited for the future. So I am absolutely delighted to extend my contract here. It definitely feels like home. It's an amazing club, and I can't wait for the coming years. I've got a lot to give as a player, and hopefully we'll be onto bigger things. And I think Dan James I think he's improved so much as a player. Like, his finishing is a massive thing that I just think improved massively. With the team now firmly back into preparing for the Premier League, the 27-year-old has signed. He said, I think so. I think we're probably at a little bit different place now, but we've experienced that. That's somewhere where we want to establish ourselves as a Premier League team now, and we know how tough it is. But to have a little bit of experience in the squad of how that feels as well, it makes us that little bit more ready to push on. I mean, Dan James, yeah, at Scum, he was good at Scum. I think under Ollie, he was actually a good player, and I think Dan James is gonna. I think he's going to surprise a lot of Premier League fans. A lot of Premier League fans will be laughing like, Dan James. But no, I think he'll be very good for us because I think about how much he's improved. I think he's going to shock. Basically, what I'm saying, I think he's going to shock a lot of Premier League fans of other clubs. It feels strange for me to say that I'm a senior pro because I still feel really young. I think people still think I'm 18. So yeah, it does feel weird, but you do take a lot more responsibility. I think naturally I try to take more responsibility out onto the pitch now. I let the people who want to do the talking in the changing room. Then I kind of try to lead by example on the pitch. But I think being a more senior player now, I have to give the experience to the players, which is good. You know, you want more experience in the squad, you want more leadership in the squad, and I'm happy with that. it actually doesn't say how much he's going to be on. It doesn't say how much we signed him, like how much he's going to get a week. It doesn't say like his price, basically his wages. But yeah, I think he's got a wage increase. We know that he's definitely had a wage increase. But yeah, he's earned that. It's the right choice for Dan James, and I think he'll be massive for us next season. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Let me know. As always, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace.